It'll be my honor to be your ring announcer and hope to meet many of you in person.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's basically last night that we'll be having Portland Wrestling live from the arena. Starting next week, the television will be taped and played back at 11 o'clock at night. At this time, I would like to thank all the viewers over the past 15 years who have watched Portland Wrestling live, and this is one of the biggest and most watched programs of practically any program in the Northwest, all over the Northwest. And I want to express my appreciation to all you fans in attendance and all you fans out in the air who have been watching this so faithfully over the many years. So from now on, we'll have the regular matches at the regular time, but it'll be taped and played back at 11 o'clock. Thank you. The first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 238 pounds from Kentucky, Rip Rogers.
Buddy Rose last week.
Hustler Rip Rogers, he said. His opponent in this corner,
back to that
233 pounds from San Francisco, the young wrestler that was voted the Rookie of the Year, Steve Pardee. Referee Sandy Bob.
Talking about Buddy Rose, last week he threw out a challenge to anybody for a hair match, saying that he'd take on anybody and he'd put those golden locks on the line. If he lost, he'd let his head be shaved. We're still waiting to hear more about that. Steve Pardee out of Sacramento, California. They say he's a real mover. We've yet to see him in action. He'll be in all the upcoming cards that we'll be telling you about at the end of this first match and again later on. So we hope you'll have a piece of paper and pencil handy. Jot down when the action's coming your way. Hustler Rip Rogers. Sandy Barr ordering Rose out of the ring. He says, get out of the ring and let's get to wrestling. Rose with a final touch-up. Pardee coming right at him with a drop kick and another one. Rose down at ringside saying, you're doing something wrong, Rip. A series of drop kicks, a body press by Pardee. Rose in to interfere and he gets drop kicked. Now Sip with a whip and he is whipped into Rogers. Pardee is broken out of the gate like a thoroughbred and puts both of the blondes out of the ring. Steve Pardee. And Rose is taking Rogers to the dressing room. He's saying the heck with this, and the count is going on. I don't think they can get back in the ring in time. That's it. Steve Pardee beats Rogers as once again the Blondes have literally run from the ring. The last time it was Buddy Rose. This time it's Hustler Rogers. And they simply left. Match Steve Pardee from Sacramento. Let's give a welcome to Steve. And along with him, one of the veterans of the Ring Wars that you all know, Stan the Man Stasiak. You can do a little work here with Steve. Steve, first of all, welcome.
Thank you very much, Frank. First of all, I've heard a lot about the Northwest. And I'm still new to this wrestling business. And I'm here really personally to challenge Playboy Buddy Rose, for the reason being, I've heard last week that he's been challenging people to what you call a Playboy match, or what's he called a Playboy match. Now, I don't want to lose my hair, and I'm sure Rose don't either. But if Rose really wants to back up what he says, he will take up that challenge with me. Now, I think I've proved to people here just tonight that I could take care of myself by defeating both Rip Rogers and Playboy Buddy Rose. Now, I got Buddy Rose. I want him really bad. And if he wants to back up what he says, like I say, I'm all for it. And like I said earlier, I don't want to lose my hair because my hair means just as much as it does to Buddy Rose.
Well, Stan, the young man comes in willing to, Rose is the one popped off last week and said he put up his hair when he called a Playboy match. We've got someone here accepting him.
Well, I got to say one thing. I think this boy's got a lot of guts. And, you know, I talked to him in the dressing room, and he realizes how tough Buddy Rose is. I know how tough he is, and I told him how tough he was. But after seeing him tonight, I had to listen to this boy, this young man. And the way he throws those drop kicks and the way he handled himself, there is no doubt in my mind that he can defeat Buddy Rose, and that would be a great upset. And I think that this is a great star of the future right here. And I have to back him up. I will give you all the pointers you need, Steve. And also, I will make sure that there is no outside interference. I will personally see to it that Rogers does not come near that ring. And I'm sure that this young man will defeat Buddy Rose.
Thank you very much, Stan Stasiak. Steve Pardee. Main event once again tonight. Adrian Adonis against Buddy Rose. Now with Adrian Adonis down at ringside is Steve Pardee that we just talked to. If the details have not been worked out, Adonis wants Rogers and his influence negated somehow. Said, I don't care how he does it, and it appears as if Pardee and Rogers.
The next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 250 pounds from New York City, Adrian Adonis. Adonis claimed last week that he was going to insist that Rip Rogers be chained to somebody or he wasn't going to wrestle this bout. And it was agreed that I okayed it, so he's going to be, well, you're going to have to be, or else I'll get somebody else to wrestle the bout. Okay, you get it on there or else.
Well, we've got a few problems
Bar
here.
says if he doesn't put that on right now, he's going to declare Adonis the winner.
Rogers forcibly over and chained him. Is now chaining him. Buddy Rose is down at ringside yelling and screaming at Don Owens and said, look, this is what I have ordered. And it's an extension of the commission. It stands. Now they are ordered out of the ring. And Rogers and Pardee having a little hassle. They do get out of the ring. Well, they will be down at ringside but chained together. You see a good shot of it there. The Hustler doesn't like it. Hustler left the ring earlier tonight in our opening match against Pardee. Pardee put a series of drop kicks on them. Rose came into the ring. And then Rose and Rogers both left the ring, went back to the dressing room, and Rogers was disqualified. Steve Pardee, the young man's here. And further than that, in our interview that we just had, he accepted the challenge of Buddy Rose for the Playboy match, as Buddy puts it, which is he'll wrestle anybody and the loser loses their hair. And inside the ring, Adrian Adonis and the Playboy, Buddy Rose. Now, Rogers wants to have a word with the Playboy. Steve Pardee pulls him back and says, sit down. Rogers wants quiet, as does Rose. And the crowd keeps the noise going, of course. Last time live, after 11 years or so for Portland wrestling, at least for the time being. Still some future dates if anything can change. Outside of the ring goes Rose into Rogers. The chair tips over, and they both go crashing down to the concrete. Adonis threw him out of the ring right on top of his partner, Rip Rogers. Rogers wanting again to talk to Rose. Young Steve Pardee pulling him back, saying, sit down. They must have pretty well, yes they did. They broke that one chair up. They just folded up on him. Another chair is brought to Pardee. Buddy Rose in against the 88 Adonis. Judo chop, backhand, left cross. There they go again. Rose, Billy Goat butted out of the ring. He was down on the apron. Adonis just head-butted him out of the ring, down on the mat, right into Rogers, and I don't know if they ruined another chair or not. It folded up. Rogers went over backwards. The other one, Rose landed right on top of him, and the chair simply went to pieces. Rip Hustler Rogers down at ringside yelling some things at the Playboy. Playboy Buddy Rose. Go behind, full Nelson by Rose on Adonis. Adrian Adonis trying to muscle out of it. Getting a hold weakened. He is really powering down now, that great upper body strength and great arm strength. And there goes the hold, a great shot of Adrian Adonis and his strength, and the hair pulled by Rose but hidden from the referee. tell you, for a man in wrestling no longer than he has been, has learned just about all the tricks. Turnbuckle treatment for Adonis with the full Nelson. A full Nelson, and he is getting Adonis weakened. Adonis dropping down to the mat and can be put to sleep with this hold. And of course, it is definitely a submission hold. Well, you, Pardee and Rogers down at ringside are really leading cheers. And here comes Adrian. Coming back to life, up to his feet. And just powers out of it. A left hand to the side of the head of Playboy. Buddy Rose hits the deck. Wild swing into full Nelson by Adrian Adonis on Buddy Rose. Adrian Adonis has reversed it now. He has a full Nelson. Rose down on one knee. And Adonis seems to have it very well applied. See if Rose can find a way out of it or not. He is down on one knee. Sandy Barr, the referee, right there asking him, do you want to submit? You want to throw it in? This is the best 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit. Rose has made his way to his feet. Now lifts Adonis off his feet, but Adonis continues to hold the full Nelson. And that does not do Rose much good. So he now tries to break it. Muscling out, trying to reach for his leg. The old Johnny Eagle escape. And he can't reach it. Now he drops out of it. Tries to kick off. And as he comes to his feet, is caught in the full Nelson again. Backbreaker coming up. Sit-out backbreaker by Adrian Adonis on Buddy Rose. And Rogers is down there just saying to Pardee, he says, I just want to help Rose. And now they're tugging at each other. And Rose outside the ring being counted on. This Pardee and Rogers are in a tug of war of their own. Playboy Buddy Rose back in the ring just in time to beat the count. We are still in first ball action. Arms locked in the traditional test of strength, and a knee lift to the midsection of Adonis stops him to one knee. Powering down on him, Playboy Buddy Rose. Takedown by Adonis, a double reverse leg drop on Rose. Now a forearm smash uppercut, a spinning toe hold, but Adonis is kicked over and is outside on the outside of the ring with his arms caught in the top 2 ropes. He is in dire straits, to say the least. And Rose going after him and he stops at 4. Came close to being disqualified, but he got a lot of punishment. In on Adonis, but he himself is weary. We're just in the first fall, folks. This one's going to be a Donnybrook. Turnbuckle treatment. Adrian Adonis literally hanging on the rope. Picked up and whipped. Flying elbow smash by Buddy Rose right to the point of the chin. 1, 2, and Adonis with a big flail kick. Rose turns around to Sandy Barnes and says, 1, 2, 3. Count that way. There's a kick to the hamstring. To the back of the knee that time. Knee drop in behind the left knee of Adrian Adonis. Now he dives back with the leg lock. And he sits down with a toe hold, locks him up in a figure 4. Now a form of the Indian death lock. Billy White Wolf, among others, and Ibrahim McDaniels have used this hold. A great advantage, definitely a submission hold. And a strong left hand. Just a roundhouse left from Adonis. But going back to the hold, or at least to a version of it, Toho pulling with the trunks, trying to get the pin. And Rose did not see the referee come up over the top. Oh! Flying seat drop, trying to nail the left leg of Adrian Adonis. He missed it, right on his gluteus maximus. Thrown off. Adrian Adonis comes back with a flying tackle. And rolling leg lock. A takedown to the toe hold by Rose. Adonis is in trouble. Adonis is in trouble. Buddy Rose, a good move, a rolling leg lock. Went to the toe hold. He's got it on that left leg that he's been working on for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Adonis holding out against it. That ties him up in a figure 4 leg lock. Buddy Rose dealing out the punishment to Adrian Adonis. Pardee trying to get the crowd to give some encouragement to Adonis. Adonis up now on his hands and knees. Let's see if he can make a move from here. He is trying to slip the hold, and I believe he partially has. Now completely has. Picked the leg up that Rose was holding on to, slammed it down, and slammed Rose's face right to the top of the knee. Adrian Adonis, Playboy Buddy Rose. I tell you, they've been going at it. I don't know how long now. But they are going at it. And remember, down at ringside, Pardee and Rogers. Rose wanted to come out. Pardee shoved him back in. Rose and Rogers are chained together. Got about it. Oh, a flying hip. A flying hip of Adrian Adonis and a leg drop. And gets a count of 2 on Buddy Rose. You've got to get great elevation and make a great move. Bruce is already showing up on the left leg of Adonis. A roundhouse left misses. Takedown with the abdominal stretch. 1, 2, and 3. Adrian Adonis winning Hustler Rogers wants to get up to his man.
In 14
Pardee
minutes.
says, you're chained to me, and I'm not going with
In
you.
14 minutes and 24 seconds, winner of the first fall, Adonis.
Well, nearly 14 and a half minutes in the first fall by itself. There's Rogers, and he's yelling, take this off me. Well, in a minute, we'll be telling you again where wrestling is coming up in the near future, especially about Chehalis tomorrow. And Sandy Bar apparently is going to unlock the chain between falls. He's going to unchain them. Buddy Rose wants to talk to Sandy Bar. I'm sure he will talk about some violation of the regulations, thinking that he was robbed or something. Now Rose doing the talking. Rogers standing at ringside. Pardee is just staying there just in case. Adonis is gone. And Pardee is saying something, if you don't want to leave me chained to him, let's do something that Rogers doesn't have between falls here to pull some trick out. So it has been put through one of the holders of the turnbuckles and chained. Rogers is walking away and doesn't know he's still chained. Rogers started to walk out of the ring. And Rose going to complain bitterly to referee Sandy Bar. But it's going to stay that way, and they're going to stay in the ring. They will stay out there during the falls, and we will take a look at where the wrestling action is coming up. There is a lot of it coming up that we want to tell you about, and remind you that whenever you get the Playboy saying, watch me get him this time, he had to come by and say it off camera, making predictions. Had a prediction of my own, and I think a lot of you fans are going to be happy with it. In fact, it is more than a prediction. It is a reality. And that is Adonis, who's just now coming down by the ring. Apparently going to be around a while. He has bought a home in the Portland area. Adonis giving some very serious thought to being in this area for some time. He's purchased a home and expects to be around here. Right now, though, he has other business at hand, namely the Playboy Buddy Rose down in the corner just to the right, of that camera shot we had. Rogers, there we get the shot of Rogers. He is chained to Steve Pardee, a newcomer from Sacramento who is such a big star down in the Southland, Los Angeles, San Francisco, also back in the Midwest for a time. Rookie of the Year in California last year. Rose out of the ring again. Incidentally, Pardee, in an interview earlier tonight, said he'd accept that challenge of Rose's for what Rose calls a Playboy match, and that is putting your hair up. In other words, the loser loses his hair literally. Rose out to talk once more. Steve Pardee pulling on the chain. The chain is now wrapped through the loop that holds the bottom turnbuckle. And right into that, it's 4-inch steel tubing. I would guess about 1/4 of an inch thick. With that 2-inch solid steel flange on it. And that is what Rogers was pulled headlong into. Head on, headlong. On the ropes and on the break It is the southpaw Playboy Buddy Rose, and going out of the ring after him, and now grabbing the two blondes outside the ring and crashing their heads together. Adrian Adonis, a new resident in the Portland area, bought a home, plans to stay here for a while. It's our understanding. And Rogers has taken he's taken as much punishment outside the ring as I've seen a lot of guys take in a match inside the ring. He has really been popped around out there. Steve Pardee leading the cheers for Adrian Adonis. We're at the Portland Sports Arena, coming to you live for the last time. At least for quite a while. Oh, diving underneath. We may have two straight falls. One. No, almost. Head banged into the canvas. Adonis's head by Rose. Next week, remember, matches will still be at the same time at 8:30. We will be out here. We will be taping. And 2.5 hours after the matches start, you'll see them on Channel 12. Left hand, another left hand, third left hand. And a drop kick right to the forehead that did not put Adonis down. Front headlock. And suplex drop. Rose is the one that is supplayed. He was going for the hold on Adonis, but Adonis reversed it on him. So remember, next Saturday, if you have the opportunity, come on out to the Wrestling Live. Watch all the action, and then hurry home, not too quickly, of course. Carefully, but quickly. Now watch yourself on the tube. Front headlock, Buddy Rose working it on Adonis on the mat. Sandy Barr continually checking to see that it has not become a chokehold. Front headlock. Playboy Buddy Rose. Rogers is finally up. He and Steve Pardee both are on the ring. Rogers telling Pardee to sit down. They both stay up. Front headlock. Jumping off the ground with it. Playboy Buddy Rose. With the hold on the New Yorker. Headlock. Buddy Rose working with the hold. Sandy Barr looking up, warning Rogers to back away from the ring. Shot at one of the ushers looking on. Don't know if that's anyone who knows or just a young man here liking the wrestling match. Front headlock. Getting up to one knee and 1 foot against it. Adrian Adonis delivers a couple of forearm blows to the hamstring on Buddy Rose, but Rose hangs on. Now up on both feet, being lifted with that headlock taken down by use of the trunks. Well hidden from the referee. see it well. Good camera work. That's Phil Brown with that shot. And a hold of the trunks. And I'll tell you, these two guys have worked hard. And this is just second fall action, and they've been at it for some time. Adrian Adonis winning the first fall. Sandy Barr watching the two men entering and kind of keeping an eye on the two outside the ring. Steve Pardee chained to Hustler Rip Rogers. Adonis throwing Rose over the shoulder. Tell you, these two really have a rivalry going. With the front headlock down on the mat, still working at the Playboy, Buddy Rose. Rip Rogers now sitting placidly in the chair, or he was. Now he gets up to do a little cheering. He was sitting there and saying, nothing to it, buddy. Nothing to it, Playboy. The Playboy and the Hustler. And a shot right across the arch of the foot of the Playboy. Turning out of the corner. Adrian Adonis delivers into the solar plexus. Judo chop. Drops the Playboy to the mat. Adrian Adonis catches a kick to the midsection and another. He is down. Another kick. Left-footed as well as left-handed. Buddy Rose. His left hand kicks and a leg drop across the throat. Not enough to put Adonis away. Now the standing headlock. And working on it. He's working it back and forth. He's got leverage. Now he will turn it into a reverse chin lock and drop on it. And he thinks that he has the pin. We'll see. 1, 2, and 3. No. Almost 3. I really thought he had him. And hand was on the way down. And Adonis threw him off the hold. Front headlock again. The Playboy. Playboy Buddy Rose, front headlock. Down on the mat. Sandy Barr watching it carefully as the referee. And now we see some motion out of Adonis. See if he can get up and get out of this one. Makes his way to his feet. He's back to a standing headlock, but Rose still has the hold. Now cradles him. Inside cradle by Rose for a count of 2, but can't put him away. Now lifting him for the backbreaker. It's a reversal, a go behind, and a sit-out backbreaker by Adrian Adonis. Buddy Rose is going for the Billy Robinson inside backbreaker. Just coming right up over the top with a backflip. Adrian Adonis got him from behind, lifted him, and dropped him on his knee with a sit-out backbreaker. What shot? Katie bar the door. Adrian Adonis up hot, and his head is cleared. And Buddy Rose says, wait a minute. But no waiting. He is whipped into the opposite corner. Lifted high. With a shoulder throw covered with a body press, a count of 2. Is all Adonis can get. Now lifts him high in the air. A body throw more than a body slam, and going up on the top turnbuckle is Adrian Adonis, missing A flying body press from the top turnbuckle. And now Rose is going to try the same thing, or at least a flying hold from up the top turnbuckle. Pardee shaking the ropes. Went for a flying body press, but Adonis rolled him over. Adonis got up and rolled him over. Adonis winning 2 straight falls. And a lot of complaining going on by the Blonde Bombers. As you saw those ropes being shaken, Buddy Rose went for a flying body press, was rolled over. Well, I don't know where we are in commercial breaks, but I think we better get one out of the way. We might be a little behind. So let's go to Friendly Chevrolet and these words from Country John Denton.
Now, go get Don Owens. Tell Don Owens to come up here. Steve Pardee, you shook the rope and I lost 2 straight falls. You shook the ropes on me. I see your plan. Well, I heard that you challenged me to my Playboy match where you put your hair on the line. Don Owens, come here.
I got Don Owens out of the office.
Okay. I heard the little kid come up here. He wants to put his hair on the line. One of us has got to shave their head. You tell Steve Pardee that I will wrestle him next Saturday night in a Playboy match. Loser has to shave his head. There has to be a winner. One condition. It's not going to be put on television just in case I might lose.
All right, but I'm going to guarantee you that if you go through this match, somebody's going to get their head shaved out there in the ring and no messing around, or there's going to be a big fine put on both of you. Is that understood?
That's right. And when I get through with Steve Pardee, he's going to be as bald as you are, and I'm not going to do it on television, but this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. I'm not going to lose my hair. It's going to be like...
Adrian Adonis has joined us.
Adrian Adonis just mentioned to me in the dressing room that he thinks it's time we got rid of you, and on Tuesday the 18th we're having a special match. He said he'd be willing to meet you in a match to where you had to leave town if you got beat.
Hey, Frank, I don't think anybody has ever beat Buddy Rose 2 straight. Now you know how it feels. It's on the other side of the fence, Rose. Down, you're scared. You're almost terrified. You're trembling. You're going to leave in town on September 18th. Tuesday, September 18th, Rose. Your bag.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, about the hair match next Saturday, Don mentioned to me earlier that it's a money-back guarantee if the hair doesn't get shaved in the ring.
I guarantee Steve Pardee is going to lose his hair. This is going to be like a night off. I'm going to beat him very easily. You think I'm going to lose? You're crazy. How does he think he can walk right into Portland his first night and challenge a main eventer and former United States heavyweight champion to a hair match? I can't believe it. And then the goal of Adrian Adonis to come up here for a match 3 days later after the hair match and a loser leave town. Now I hear you say he bought a home, he's bought some land, his wife is pregnant, he's here to stay. Well, Adrian Adonis, after I beat your partner, Steve Pardee, and when he's completely bald, then I'm going to beat you on the 18th, and you can leave, and you won't even be able to live in your home. You won't be able to have you. And your wife is pregnant. I can't believe it. I'm going to upset their whole family. I'm going to upset everybody here, and I'm not going to lose next Saturday, because Pardee, you've gone too far the first night, and I'm going to show you.
Well, whether Buddy is out of time or not, we are. Northwest, pretty good place to live. He has bought a home tends to make his home here in the Pacific Northwest in Portland, Adrian Adonis.
Thank you. Well, just a minute on my 25th birthday, I almost got taught a lesson by Dutch Savage. It was a good challenge, a man like that that's been around will let you get into your mistakes, and then he'll beat you. And he almost did a couple times. But my challenge is not with Dutch Savage. It is with Buddy Rose, Playboy Buddy Rose. For the last 2-3 years, he's been in here. He's been a bad hombre. He's hurt a lot of people. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to agree with that. He's been vicious. His deeds are very dastardly, and each and every one of you has seen it here on Portland one time or another. He has put a lot of people out of here, Bull Ramos, Jesse Ventura, Roddy Piper. He has also beaten and cheating, and that's how he does it. Ladies and gentlemen, since I came here January 10th, I hope each and every one of you had your money's worth watching me in action, because I give 100% in that ring always. You people are very, very great wrestling fans in this area. But let me give me a chance to prove to you that I can destroy Buddy Rose, that I can get rid of Buddy Rose. Now you have to be with me now, everybody. Because I can't do it on my own. I'm going to put the 90%, you're the other 10%, but I'm going to beat them. Now you people, are you with me? I want to know, that's all. September 18th, Buddy Rose, Tuesday. This Tuesday. Get yourself a cartoon up, because you're going.
Well, leave here tonight bald. Area code 206-573-6602. During daytime hours, dates and information will be made available to you by the promoters there about your being able to put on a card. Buddy Rose yelling as he comes down the aisle. Don Owen and his partner, Don's partner that is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rip Rogers. Here's Don.
Playboy Buddy Rose is the one that demanded that this bout not be on TV, and now he's changed his mind. What was your reason for that?
All week long, wherever I went, people came up to me and said I was going to lose tonight. That is where you are wrong. So I'm going to prove to the people in TV land, in Oregon, in Washington, and wherever this television goes, and to you people in here, that I can win my own match on television.
Anyway, Playboy Buddy Rose had made this remark, and Steve Pardee came up from San Francisco and challenged him to prove what he was saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be one fall to a finish, no draw. It's going to one guy is beaten, and then he must get his head sheared off right here in the ring. And we have a professional barber by the name of Louis Pinzella, who will be here, is here with his clippers, and will take all the hair off right here in the ring. That's agreed. No backing out from anybody. So this is one fall to a finish. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from San Francisco, the Rookie of the Year, Steve Pardee.
Well, one of the first times that we've ever had, that's listen to Don.
Miller is understood now that Rip Rogers is not to stay around the ring. He should be out of here. And the security guards will... Well, as soon as you then get out after that.
Well, the first time I can remember, at least in a long, long time, we've had this kind of a special match on the tube. Well, who's going to lose their hair? And you think you can see that Steve Pardee is quite a crop there, too. Curly-headed young man from California. And he has no desire to lose his. So it's one fall to a finish. And Louis is on hand. And down at ringside, one of the security men combing Big L's hair. What little there is of it. Rip Rogers has been ordered by Don Owen, who is the spokesman for the commission in his role as matchmaker. He's still hanging around down there. Sandy Barr now ordering the security man to take Rogers to the dressing room. And he is stalling as he goes. He's moving slowly. All right, the loser will lose his hair, and we're going to attempt to bring that to you. We don't run all out of time. Louis Penzella is going to do the honors. He is a barber out in northeast Portland, around the Kenton area, I believe, and a long-time boxing man. He's a corner man in boxing. Lou's going to do the job of cutting the hair. Arm drag slams, a series of them by Steve Pardee. Now Rogers, who just went back to the corner of the arena, comes back down the ringside, doing the combing of the hair. Kick to the midsection of Pardee by Rose. Now turnbuckle treatment. No, Pardee blocks it and gives it to Rose. Pardee working him over, and now a whip hard into the corner. Sellout crowd. See, they're in now, and they've locked the doors. So we are at capacity. Similar crowd expected Tuesday night. Adrian Adonis has thrown out the challenge to Buddy Rose, whether he be hairless or not, in a loser leave town match. The Sheepherders to go against 2 out of 3 men they'll decide. Don Leo Jonathan, the Mormon Giant. Sandeman Stasiak and the Dutchman Dutch Savage. 2 of those men will go together and go at the Sheepherders Tuesday night. It'll be one of the wildest, weirdest cards seen in some time. This one right here has got to go on the books as a classic. Buddy Rose, Steve Pardee, and they're wrestling for their hair besides the winner's purse, winner's share of the purse. The side headlock by Rose, taking Pardee down to the canvas. Drag slam to the mat by Pardee on the Playboy. And working on it. Right there is Sandy Barr. Asking the Playboy if he wants to give it in. gave him 10 and 1 for good measure. Sandy Barr asking him if he wants to give up, and then Pardee taking him to the top rope, out on the apron and jumping down, holding on to the arm. Rose getting much the worst of it right now. And his partner back in the dressing room watching on the monitor. Rick Rogers not down at ringside. Bailing out. Buddy Rose, the Playboy, in what's termed a Playboy match, and there is a Rookie of the Year, Steve Pardee. This is to the finish, remember, one fall or to a finish. That can be the finish. This capacity crowd's raising her up a foot or two at the Portland Sports Arena. We'll remind you this was videotaped earlier tonight. We've seen the action about 2.5 hours delayed is all. Pardee going in after Rose, hit his shoulder on the turnbuckle, and now, as he so often does, when a man gets injured or appears that he might be, Buddy Rose goes after that spot, and in this case it's the left shoulder and arm. Pardee making his way to his feet against the armbar. Buddy Rose goes to the hair, and he's caught by Sandy Barr. Counted off. Reverse leg drop, and then goes to a wing lock. Buddy Rose on Steve Pardee. Down in the mat. Looking around for Louis Penzella. He's the one that's going to do the cutting of the hair on one of these men. At the end of the match. And timing elements withstanding, we'll try to bring you that whole scene. Armbar by Buddy Rose in this Playboy match, Playboy hair match against Steve Pardee. Unloading with a right hand. Steve Pardee, and again. And again. The Playboy is down. Still had to hold another right cross. Has him dropping the hold. Playboy Buddy Rose in the corner. Steve Pardee going in after him. Sandy Barr saying, get him out of the corner. A whip hard into the opposite corner. A flying mare.
9 minutes.
Reverse leg drop right across the breadbasket. Lifting him for a body slam, and does so. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2, and almost. Rose grabbing Pardee by the hair and just running him through the ropes. Pardee outside the ring. And that's a concrete floor, folks. I don't know how many of you realize that when a wrestler gets thrown out of the ring. Some people talk about easy landings, the mat being soft, a whole bunch of other such bull crap. Particularly when you come flying out of that ring from 8 or 9, 10 feet. Oh, like that. Down on the cement floor. Yes, 20 seconds. Wish to get back in the ring. He'll lose the match if he doesn't make it. Unless, of course, this happened. Rose interferes. Now the count will start anew. Buddy Rose, and a little bit, he put a shove on Sandy Barr. And they got hot. He doesn't want to lose this one. He got DQ'd. Supposed to be a match to the finish, but at any time, the referee, if he deems that it is his prerogative to make any ruling he wants to. The rules are whatever the referee says when you really come down to it. And Barr is really chewing him out. He says, let the man in the ring. Let the man wrestle. And he may be going out to DQ him. We'll see. Sandy Barr is out of the ring. If he DQs him, no, he won't take it. Sandy Barr wants to disqualify Rose, and Steve Pardee will not take it that way. Watch out, they're both outside the ring. They're almost in the front row, and heading for the ring post, it is Rose who hits it. Pardee pulls up short, and Rose goes sailing into the ring post. Pardee had this match won about a minute ago. Sandy Barr was going to disqualify Rose. Give Pardee the win. Young man from California says, I don't want it that way. Well, a few ringsiders still coming in, so they apparently have not closed the door. I tell you, I don't see a seat in the house. Steve Pardee sailing in on Buddy Rose, working him over in the corner, setting him for the win. Turnbuckle treatment as he takes him all the way across the ring, brings him back. Turnbuckle treatment in the other corner and back again. Pardee. I tell you, it's got to be Hurt City for Buddy Rose right now. And that hair may be pretty close to being cut off. Flying dropkick by Steve Pardee, and another. And that one misses. Rose, I think, reacted. He fell back. Maybe as much out of exhaustion. But also, you've got to give it to Rose. He has excellent reflexes. He reacted, seeing that third dropkick coming. Just fell back against the ropes. It missed him. Pardee went down hard. Now the whip into the ropes. Shoulders throw. Victory roll by Pardee. 1, 2. And a kick to the side of the head. Saves the situation for Buddy Rose for the moment anyway. Now Rose body slamming Pardee. Turns him over. Knee drop. Small to the back. Base of the spine. Another knee drop. Foot stop. Little small to the back. Rose with the whip again on Pardee. Pardee catches him with a kick coming off the rope. They are going at it. Oh, Uh-oh, inside backbreaker. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3. Pardee loses. Pardee loses. Playboy Buddy Rose got his Billy Robinson inside backbreaker. Now, it is my understanding, and I have not been informed completely on
In
this,
14 minutes
that the head
and 41 seconds,
head clipping would be done in the ring.
winner,
We're still waiting.
Buddy Rose.
Surprisingly, there's a couple hundred Buddy Rose fans here. And the equipment is coming in. The chair. And I'm still looking around for Louis Penzella. Well, Louis is going to hang up because he left his gear somewhere else, and he wasn't ready. And they see him from behind the crow's nest. So he's coming. And we are going to stay with it. We are going to stay with it. We promised you a hair match. You got your hair match. Louis Penzella going to do the honors. Steve Pardee going to lose his auburn locks. It appears Pardee is going to do it well. Do they have the right plug-in? We shall see. And Buddy wanted to do it. Buddy Rose. Sandy Barr, Barber's assistant. And here go the locks. And they are dropping right there in the ring. Buddy Rose, victorious in a hair match. Getting a good shot of it. Louis working opposite the camera, but you can see the hair coming down on the mat. Well, the challenge is still out for next Tuesday from Adrian Adonis. Will Buddy Rose not take a loser leave town match? Everybody wants to get at Rose. His rookie came up from California. Said, I'll accept that hair match, and really is doing well. But he got caught by that inside Billy Robinson backbreaker. Now there it goes, man. He is taking it down to the scalp. That was a good-looking hit of hair. Steve Pardee, the crowd still behind him. But it's a little late for this night. Buddy Rose retains his hair. So we got some handicapped with us in the audience tonight. Certainly want to welcome them. Oh man, it looks like a Crute. And with a Buddy Rose with a comb to do a little teasing. Good shot. A man who had a full head of hair just moments ago and it is down to the nubbins. And Louis Panzella not wasting any time. Well, that's what it's like if you've never seen one. A hair match.
Look at Kojak! We got Kojak here! And now, Tuesday night, I'm gonna get him, and I'm gonna get rid of him, and then I'm gonna be the boss around here!
Playboy Buddy Rose, and a little bit of a threat there. Well, the hair is off. Louis made as if he was going to cut some of Sandy Barr's hair off. Now Sandy getting a little bit of a barber's lesson. Oh, he looks like a crew in a Marine Corps. Rose still wants to do some of the cutting. Sandy Barr doing the finishing up. Now Buddy Rose now borrows the camera from the official picture taker, a gal who takes the pictures for the programs. Takes a few pictures. I'll tell you, he is making the most of the embarrassment of this man. Now Steve Pardee bailing out Louis Panzella, just wanting to shake hands. And there goes the loser. Well, we hope that you're not a loser, and we hope that you're going to be back, because we certainly know the next man is not a loser. Fellow with a couple businesses going well out at Southeast 82nd and 4th.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. Steve Pardee, I underestimated you, but I didn't underestimate myself. I beat you in front of the people in TV land and in front of you people. Nobody beats Playboy Buddy Rose at his own match. Now, Adrian Adonis, Tuesday night, it's going to be the last night for either you or myself. Adonis, you said bought a home. So what? You said Adonis' wife is pregnant. So what? I have responsibilities too. And no way do I want Adrian Adonis to deprive me of a living that I am making here on the West Coast as the greatest money maker that ever came here. Now, Tuesday night, one of us is going to have to leave. And Adrian Adonis, you saw what happened to Pardee. I'm speaking quietly tonight. I am not screaming. I'm very confident in myself. I lost 2 straight falls for the first time in my life last Saturday. No way can you beat me 2 times in a row, Adrian Adonis. I'm not, what are the odds of him beating me 2 times in a row?
I would say about 1 in 338,000.
That's about right. Adonis, seriously speaking, next Saturday night, I'm still going to be here. You're not going to be here anymore. Go out, get a U-Haul, get whatever you have to get, sell your home. Your wife's going to have to change doctors because you're going to have to go somewhere else. I know what it's like. Your wife's pregnant, you got to go to the same doctor. She's going to have to change doctors, and you're going to have to leave. And I'm going to stay, and I'm going to keep all my girlfriends that I got in every town. And I can admit it, I don't care if everybody knows it. I've got women, I've got money, I've got a Rolls Royce, I've got a Learjet, I've got a big house, and I've got everything, and you're not going to take it away from me Tuesday night, because I am not giving up to nobody anymore. Look at this. Look. Steve Party's hair. Playboy still has his hair, and Playboy is still going to have his heart after Tuesday night when I beat you, Adrian Adonis, in that losing league town match. Nobody's going to back you up.
Playboy Buddy Rose, along with Rick. And we'll be coming to you regularly at any rate, so we hope you'll stay with us.
The Playboy Buddy Rose in about the 2 minutes that we have remaining.
You know, I'm still using my blow dryer, and I still got my hair. And one more thing. I'm just drying it off from Steve Party's sweat. Adrian Adonis, I hope you're watching. Tuesday night, Adrian Adonis. I wanted to come up here one more time. Tuesday night, Adrian Adonis. I got to thinking about another thing. You know, if you lose, you've got to leave, right?
Right.
Isn't that right? You have to leave the Northwest. Where you go is where the wind blows, or wherever you can get yourself booked, or wherever you can go to wrestle. You people all backed up Steve Pardee tonight, and it didn't work. And if you even try to back up Adrian Adonis, it's not going to work either. Adrian Adonis comes up here and he said another thing. He said, I've always given you people 100%. I've always given 150%. You go ahead and give 100% Tuesday night, Adrian Adonis. I'm going to give 200%. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get my hand raised, and then I'm going to be back. You know, we're both booked. We're both booked in Seattle. We're both booked in Santa. We're both booked in Eugene. One of us isn't going to show up in those towns. And I'm going to make it to all those towns. I'm going to make it back to Portland next Saturday night. You're going to see this body right here again.
Well, the
I won a loser league title last Tuesday, and now, since Steve Pardee lost his hair, he's only got 1 week's growth coming back. Red Bastien tells Don Owens, all right, if he won't accept me in a hair match yet, then put me with Pardee, and we'll wrestle Rip Rogers and Buddy Rose in a tag match on an open date. There is no open dates as of now, but the first open date, you go ahead and bring Red Bastien in, former World Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, former champion of this and that. I don't care, I'm former champions of a lot of things too. This man's a former bodybuilding champion. And I'm going to tell you something. Bastien and Pardee against Rip Rogers and myself, Bastien, prove yourself first. Then I'll think about putting these golden locks on the line.
You know, Frank, I can't believe the utter audacity of this Red Bastien. First of all, I've heard of almost every wrestler in the world, but I've never heard of Red Bastien. Buddy Rose has gotten rid of Adrian Adonis. Buddy Rose has gotten rid of Roddy Piper. Adrian Adonis has gotten rid of Jesse Ventura. Buddy Rose has gotten rid of Jimmy Snuka, Jay Youngblood, you name it, Buddy. Johnny Boyd. Where is he now? Buddy Rose has gotten rid of every one of those so-called superstars. And Red Bastien, they say he's a veteran. I've never heard him. I've never seen him. He expects to come into the ring with a rookie, Steve Pardee, who had the total of embarrassment of having his curly locks shaved bald, where he is now a chrome dome, Kojak, and reminds me a little bit of Dutch Savage now. They expect to get in the ring with the Playboy and the Hustler. Now, either the boy, either he doesn't have any brains, or he's just plain stupid, I don't know.
Pardee, Bastine, an open date. We're ready anytime.
Playboy Buddy Rose.
He's gone nearly Christmas ready. A lot of red-green in his outfit. The Playboy Buddy Rose. And against Jim Gagne. Go behind on a reversal. And again, Gagne comes up with the body lock from behind. Rose going after it. Gagne ducked underneath him. Rose came over the top. Good crowd on hand. Looking on, Portland Sports Arena, 8725 North Chautauqua. Side headlock, grinding down a couple of times. 3. Gagne working on the Playboy from Las Vegas. Buddy Rose. Trying to turn out of it. Into a top wrist lock. Playboy Buddy Rose appears to be successful. And a good move by Gagne. Flying there for the takedown and grabs the headlock down on the mat. Jim Gagne in against the Playboy, Buddy Rose. After this match, we'll be giving you a rundown on where action is throughout the Pacific Northwest in the upcoming week or so. Hope you'll stay tuned in right after the action for that one. Buddy Rose. Caught in a headlock by Jim Gagne. Sandy Barr looking on. Buddy Rose escaped the hold, missed an elbow drop. Got caught in that headlock again. Turns Gagne over, but used trunks to do it. Sandy Barr putting Gagne back into position. Sandy didn't earn it. Playboy. Buddy Rose trying to lift his man out of it, unable to do so, but does make the escape. But only for a little while. It's coming right back. Gagne got a count of 2 on him, as a matter of fact. As that side headlock down on the mat. Gagne grinding down, side headlock on Rose, down on the canvas. We have a super card for you tonight. Don't want to give it away, but I'll just alert you. Be well worth staying around. See some of the folks there in the background. Well, you can be just like them. Come on down. Watch all the wrestling action and go home. Watch yourself on TV, the way a lot of those folks do. Up the golden ladder, climbing the stairs in the corner. A hip throw. Gagne continues his dominance so far in this match. There's one of the gals that'll be seeing herself if she gets home right after wrestling. Side headlock. Jim Gagne. And if I ever slip, or if I ever have, probably have, Called him Vern. He is no relation to the great Vern Gagne. One of the real greats of wrestling of all time. Vern Gagne, Jim Gagne, in no relation but a fine wrestler. Ahead of the Playboy, banged into the canvas. Grabs him again. Side headlock, grinding down on it. You hear the count. Covers him with a body press, 1, 2, and not enough. And a suplex drop. Rose is able to get Gagne up in the air, drop him back, but in doing so, he was caught in a headlock. He hit it down pretty hard himself. Gagne took the brunt of it, however, and Rose is up first. Now the body slam. Playboy Buddy Rose. Now a backbreaker carry. He's got him over the shoulder. A backbreaker carry. And Gagne ripped away at the eye. They get loose. Now Gagne. Elbow. First to the midsection, then to the point of the chin. Bringing it up from the canvas. Gagne going to work first on the leg, then high, then to the body, again to the chin. Roundhouse rights to the chin. Bringing him out of the corner with the whip. And touches him with an elbow. 1, 2, and almost. Gagne, fine journeyman wrestler, but trying to earn his way up to semi-main event or main event status. And he would earn that with a victory over Rose, and nearly has had him about 3 times. Catches him with a shoulder throw. Gagne working on Rose again. Rose refuses to come out of the corner. Gagne goes in after him. Works to the midsection, then to the chin. Whips him hard into the corner. Climbs up, and as he went to flip him out of the corner, the ring-wise Buddy Rose snapped his head back. Gagne missed it and hit the canvas hard on the small of his back. And that, of course, is where Rose immediately goes to work. A couple of knee drops and his foot stomps. Forearm smash, base of the spine, double club blow. Same spot. Got that small of the back hurting now, and that's what he'll work on. Rose, one of the best at that. Now the whip. Gagne hard into the opposite corner. Turnbuckles catching him in the back. The Playboy takes his man into the corner. Judo chop, setting him for the spin, and it's reversed. Rose goes into the corner, comes on into the side headlock. Gagne coming back. Now grinding down on the headlock. Inside backbreaker. He got out of position. The Billy Robinson inside out backbreaker, and Buddy Rose has won another with that hold. Playboy Buddy Rose, and you just can't let him get.
At 20 seconds, the winner, Buddy Rose.
You can't let him get that hold. That's all there is to it. Rose wants to get at him some more, and Sandy Barr throws him off. Buddy Rose very close to being DQ'd. Sandy Barr, good shot. of Sandy
and Luke Williams.
We're not starting this match until Sandy Barr gets out here. Get the referee.
As soon as this match starts, you get to the dressing room. You're not supposed to be out here.
Well,
We have a
waiting on the referee. Sandy Barr, some kind of... Dutch Savage is coming out. Dutch Savage out of the dressing room. Uh-oh.
Dutch Savage has the permission of the Secretary of the Commission to referee this team bout.
What a surprise. Butch Miller. Luke Williams. Can't believe it. Playboy Buddy Rose staring in disbelief. Named as special referee, the Dutchman, Dutch Savage. Down at ringside. Threatening John Owen. Playboy Buddy Rose. Well, once again, Don Owen at the behest of the sponsors. Friendly and Tom Peterson bringing you championship action. This will be to a time limit, and we have a standby match. There are the titles held up in symbolic manner by referee Dutch Savage, saying these are now up for grabs. And Piper says, Rose, you're the one I want anyway. As long as you're here, why don't you and I go at it? Piper just refuses to get into the ring. Or rather, Rose does with Piper. Rose still hanging around at ringside. Grabs the kilt, tears it in two, and I'll tell you, those kilts are costly. Playboy Buddy Rose getting the kilt, grabbing it as Roddy Piper. Not only are they costly, but there is, of course, a great deal of tradition in the wearing of the kilt. Roddy Piper is just one more reason they want to get it Rose. Grinding down, Stan Stasiak on Butch Miller. Miller got the tag on Williams. Stasiak was waiting for him. Stanislaus grinds down on the headlock. Watch out of it. Here comes Rowdy Roddy. Miller gets the tag. Immediately caught in the headlock as he comes in. Pump to the nose. Pepper, I don't know where I got that from. Piper saying, no, I hit him with an open hand. Now turnbuckle treatment after taking a shot from Crazy Butch Miller. The Kiwis, or the Sheep Herders, as they are also known, defending their tag team titles tonight. So quite naturally, it is the best 2 out of 3 falls. Cards or tickets for the Medford card sale at Mr. Sport. 581-6099. Number to call in Salem. 581-6099 and 689-2848. 689-2848 for cards in Eugene. Ticket information. Piper double teamed as William comes in. Miller chased out. The eye rubbed along that vinyl covering. The whip into double judo chop. Cross hand judo chop of Miller. Putting Piper down. Savage getting Williams out of there. Sustasia came in, saved his partner. Kickoff by Piper. Stomp to the side of the head, but he is stripped for the takedown. Miller goes to the choke. And Savage didn't even warn. He just went over and grabbed his hair. Pulled him off the hold. A tag. Miller holds. Williams hits. Leapfrog and a turnaround drop kick by Piper. And Williams says, let me out of here. Miller goes in, takes a shot from Piper. Piper trying to get over to Stagg, former world champion. Stan Stasiak, Stan the man. Missing the elbow smash. Miller takes a right hand from Piper, but tags out. Does Miller. Luke Williams in. Williams catapulting. Flying body press by Piper. It's about a count of one. Williams driving the right hand in again and again. Side headlock. The tag. They're going to do a little double teaming. Williams holds. Miller delivers the kick. Going for the shoulder throw. Miller caught the kick from Piper. Piper diving for the tag. Here comes Stanislaus. The Crusher. Stan the man. Whatever you want to call him. It better be something he likes. Drop kick. Another. And another. Stan the man. Still got the agility. The hard punch. Howie. 1, 2, 3. They don't get up after the hard punch. At least it is a very rare occurrence. The challengers have won the first ball of the main event, the title bout. Luke Williams
At 51 seconds.
taking the hard punch.
Piper and Stasiak.
Miller coming in to check on him. And again, we'll tell you, surprise referee named by the commission just before the match underway, Dutch Savage. So that's where we are at this time with a lot more action to go. We'll remind you that we have this championship action on right now. What we do, if it's over before our show runs out, we do have a definite standby match. So we'll get to that. Right now, we're going to get the country. John.
Roddy Piper is chasing, and the General of the Army, Buddy Rose.
The Playboy will never be caught by Roddy Piper. The sheep herders and myself have formed an army, and we are undefeated as an army. We have all the belts, and we have all the money and all the pride that goes behind it. Now, I've wrestled 2 wrestlers in a hair match, and nobody else wants to challenge me to my own Playboy hair match. Do they think they're too good looking? Do they think they're too good? Aren't you confident in yourself in beating the Playboy? Don't you think you can beat the Playboy? I'll put my hair on the line against any wrestler in the world because that's how good and great and super that I am. Now, I can look you people right in the eye. Rick Martel, Sam Oliver Bass, Stan Stasiak, Dutch Savage. The list goes on. Roddy Piper. None of you had the guts to challenge me. And I am refusing. I will wrestle anybody, put my belt on the line against anybody except Roddy Piper. Now, I have my reasons for not wanting to wrestle Roddy Piper, but I have other things to worry about. The Army, and I'm stepping up here in front of everybody, my hair against any wrestler in professional wrestling. I love watching these wrestlers get their heads shaved and walking off. All you people didn't think I was going to win, but the Playboy pulls through when the chips are down. Now, everywhere I go, everybody wants to get at me. Why does everybody want to get at me? I haven't done anything wrong. I am just a professional wrestler making very big money with a championship belt. And I'm going to continue to stay that way. I'm going to challenge each and every wrestler except Roddy Piper, and I am going to show you people that the Army will live on. Let's see some challenges for the hair.
The Playboy, Buddy Rose. And he is grabbed immediately in that bear hug again. Luke Williams grabbing him. They're going to double team. With a small to the back. That, of course, is where you get most of your pain from this hold. And believe you me, it's a world hurt. Wilting. Roddy Piper right now. He is actually wilting before our eyes. The crowd screaming to bring him back. He gets a shot right across the nose of Miller, but Miller's able to tag out. And Williams is caught in a bear hug, and Piper carrying him over for the tag. Stan the Man is in, goes downstairs, goes upstairs, goes for the whip, shoulder throw, feet almost into the ceiling. Oh, Stan the Man driving that lethal right hand of his. Missed. We've got Rose up here with us. I don't know if you can hear him. And now we can get he has the tartan kilts. And he is burning them up in the crow's nest. And oh, going wild. Piper's going wild, and watch out. And we'll hope that we don't have a fire in this place. Trying to beat it out. And we better get some help up here. Down in the ring, meanwhile. Down in the ring. A fall is won. Piper is going wild. Up here is burned his leg. Miller got the pin. And we're trying to save the building. Kilt is gone. Oh, do we have a commercial to go to? I certainly hope so, because I can't breathe up here. Oh, I'll tell you, about the time you think everything has happened, and there's clearly a sign here about no smoking, too. In the corner. Roundhouse right missed by Miller. Miller taken all the way across the ring for the turnbuckle treatment. Covered with a body press. 1, 2, and almost. But no cigar. Miller hiding the karate thumb from referee Sandy Barr. Did it right in the face of Luke Williams. And that, of course, has got to drive Williams mad, and is. Piper saying no, hit him with an open hand. And you got to believe that Savage wants to believe him. Put on the rope. Miller almost pinned again. Seat drop to that leg. Rowdy Piper. Partner Stan Stasiak out of action. Piper catches one to the midsection. A couple, a third to the head. And a fourth drives him to his knees. He blocks that one. He comes back with a right and a couple of lefts. 3 lefts. They are toe to toe. Miller and Piper. And that look from here suspiciously once again like the thumb. Or karate. Williams coming in to interfere. No tag. There was no tag. And they tried to double clothesline him. Piper drop kicks. Williams out of the ring. Miller is down on the canvas. And Buddy Rose out of the dressing room. Buddy Rose out of the dressing room and grabs Savage, breaks Savage's eyes. He's the referee. Now working on Piper. Miller after Savage, and that's the only way we know how to cover this kind of thing. Pull that camera back and watch everything. Savage on the rampage. Watch out, he's going to get a hold of Rose now. Rose grabbed by the ears as he's working on that left eye of Roddy Piper, said he injured. And there is blood flowing from that eye. Piper appeared to have the title won for his team. Outside the ring and into the crowd. Piper after him. Rose dashing for the dressing room. Piper bloody but unbowed, as the saying goes. Let's listen to Doug.
Winner by disqualification. Outside interference. Rowdy Piper and Stan Stasiak win the match. The belts do not change hands on a disqualification. So I think Buddy Rose knew that. That's why he interfered, because they had him beat legitimately, and that's constituted disqualification.
Well, what now? We would imagine that the commission, at the very least, would order a rematch. We don't know. But going by prior happenings of a similar nature, I think something would have to be done. Well, one thing we know is going to be done. We're going to listen to Country John Denton.
To Rowdy Piper.
I'll tell you one thing, man. I'll tell you one thing. I'm one fella that's getting damn sick and tired of what's going on here. You take a look at this, man. This is like spitting on my family. This is nothing. You know what? Nothing but a scum would do something like this, man. Nothing but a scum would come in a match like that and take advantage of me, busting me open, burning my gillet. I'll tell you one damn thing. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know about you, but I am, Don Owens. Let me tell you something. You don't give me a fight with this geek. We got a special coming up here Tuesday night with Bo Ramos. You don't, you.
We got done.
You. If you don't give me a fight with this geek, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to fight him now. I don't care if you try to put me in jail. I don't care. You look at this. You look at this, Owens. You take a good look at this, man. That's a disgrace. And I don't got to put up with it. And I don't give a damn, mister. You better give me a match.
I'll give it to you. Ladies, I heard Frank, you say that there would be a rematch of that. There isn't going to be a rematch of that team match. I just talked to the Secretary of the Commission, and he says Buddy Rose has refused to sign a contract. He either signs a contract to meet him Tuesday night here, like Piper wants, or he's suspended.
All right. That is it, Buddy Rose. You'll be out of a job if you don't show up Tuesday night, Buddy Rose. You listen to me, you idiot. get through with you Tuesday night, you're going to be such a bloody mess. The only way they're going to be able to clean you up is put a chain around your ankle and drag you through a car wash, Buddy Rose. They're going to think you're the first lobotomy. Tuesday night, right here, it is going to be Piper's night, Buddy Rose.
Roddy Piper.
All right. Once again, through all of the blood, I think all of our breaks are out of the way, right, Laura? No more breaks, right? Okay, we are going to stay right here. We are going to just stay right here. We have a standby bout. I am going to try to get cleaned up as I talk to you. Tuesday night, 289-4222, the number to call. 289-4222, the number to call. Sunday or Tuesday, or come out to Sandy Bar's Flea Market tomorrow. Come out, go to the... And
with our breaks,
Tuesday night, I got his kilt, I got his eye, I got everything, I got his bagpipes. I'm going to be here, but it's the last time, Piper. They forced me into this one, and this is the last time I stayed away from you for 2 months. But Tuesday night, it's the last time that you and I are going to meet, because then, if I got 4 things of yours, I can take care of one more thing, and it's going to be you. Nobody's going to stop the Playboy. Piper, this is it for you Tuesday night. Nobody's going to stop me, and not you.